Hi there, my name is Phix-Fox.
And I'm Phix-Father.
Hi everybody, Phix-Fox here. My dad wanted to make sure after the first video of Phix-Father Teaches Heroes Might and Magic 3 that he let you know that he appreciated all the good comments and the good vibes and the great energy from so many wonderful people. So without any further ado, let's get back to the action.
So, day two.
Day two.
Day two.
Oh, that looked like a guy just
A little
barely
guy
peeking
moving
out.
through, and he looked
Yeah.
a little blue, didn't
He
he?
looked a little blue.
But we are blocked, and
Yeah.
they are blocked unless they're so much stronger than us than I think they are.
That would be a surprise though.
That would be a surprise because the game is really pretty fair. If somebody does something sneaky and throws an Armageddon's blade that's guarded by monsters right outside your front gate, that would be a cheat, but it would be hilarious and has been known to happen to.
It has been, and can I tell that story real quick?
Please do.
My younger brother, he knows that this is one of my dad's favorite maps, and he made sure he went into the map editor and edited this exact scenario. So the enemy basically started off with an Armageddon's blade, and for some reason, how many retries did it take for you to realize that something was amiss?
More than 4. I'm a slow learner. But when Armageddon's blade showed up outside my front door, guarded by an impossibly strong group of monsters, I eventually realized my computer literate son had got me good.
Got you good.
Okay, so we're still following our main plan, which is establish a perimeter, find out where we can be attacked and where we're safe for the time being. Now we're headed southwest. We'll continue southwest as much as possible. Crystal Mine, good to know about. Griffin Observatory, good to know about. Whoop. Small detour. Grab the gold. And always I'll take gold. It's always a little bit of a heart-wrenching thing when it's 2,000 gold and 1,500 experience, but at 1,500, no sweat.
Sure.
Okay, so here we're coming on down, and we've got whites, we've got genies. The genies are guarding a passageway, it looks like, or maybe the vampires behind them are. 4 pits, something we want to keep in our heads. Let's move down and see what these whites are guarding. Oh, not bad. Grab the sawmill.
Oh, boots of speed.
Major attraction here.
And guarded by some orcs?
Yeah,
Orc chieftains?
a pack of orc chieftains. That's not going to be too hard to do, but it won't be this week.
It's not going to be this
We
week.
just hope that nobody comes after us then. Is this sulfur free? It is. Okay, we've got the learning stone. You never pass up 1,000 free experience.
Even
in
for a
days.
secondary hero, even for somebody you're not sure if they're going to become somebody for you.
Before I'm done, you'll find that most of my heroes in this are 5, 6, 7 level. And my good ones will be 12, 14, 20. Just depend. This is a part of the flexibility that's required. Sometimes you end up with the guy you didn't plan on doing some of the dirty work and the heavy lifting. And that's all right too. So what can we get? Marketplaces you can't pass up because you got to have the marketplace and the blacksmith and the mage guild and the castle in this case in order to get your capital. We already have our city hall. At the other 3, we have to have our marketplace, our mage guild, and our blacksmith to get the city hall. So those are important. And since the other towns have no forts in them yet, we can't get forces there anyway. Go for the cash.
Sure. But I gotta tell you, knowing that you have more castles and towns than most of the other enemies do, it sounds like you're tied with blue. This is one of those tactical decisions that even if you're playing against players, computers, at any point, this is a good decision. This is an advantage that you have by having an extra marketplace, trade at a better clip. That's going to give you increased flexibility. That's going to help you hit some of those marks. Maybe that's the difference between getting a high-tiered dwelling right on day 7 before the new week.
That's right.
This could be a big advantage for you.
Okay, let's take a look. We've got our 4 marketplaces, and now our 10 sulfur trades at a rate of 2 to 1 against our non-precious resources. If we ever get, 4 ore where we need 5, that's a cheap fix. We do have enough money for Orin if we want him. Now, obviously, if we've got one on the west and one in the northeast, one of these southern castles is going to get Orin. Which one is it going to be? It doesn't matter. if we were playing it for the first time, we would have no basis for choice. So,
the right one. Oh, the right one.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we're going to do the right one. I see a treasure chest right there. That makes me think that you've immediately got some opportunity.
Orin, and take him right here. And again, we're dumping all but one archer because at this point, that's all we need anyway. They're guarding the town. Here we go.
And you know, you're the one playing here, not me. Tell you what, I would rethink that decision for this reason. I know that you're going to be slow with those archers anyway, because it is Orin. He's going to want to have the ranged creatures at some point. I would hate to get him somewhere to like the northeast, the northwest, be very far away from these 5 archers, these 6 archers, and be unable to resupply. That's just my feeling on the matter, but what say you?
If the enemy comes in too early, they may pass us by and not take our town simply because it's guarded.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
So, some cash. We've got a well up here. That's going to be important throughout the game. Easy access. We'll check our obelisk when we're ready to. It's guarded by somebody, though I can't see who. Let's see if this portal is guarded. Well, we've got basilisks. Just several. But even with the army that we had, I'm not good enough to take them out.
Sure.
Plus the gem pod.
Gems are, of course, really big for castle.
You've got to have the gems if you're going to have the angels. Gems are the prerequisite. Although at this point, getting ourselves one more crystal is more important.
Why is that?
We have to have the crystal to upgrade our swordsmen into crusaders. Because, okay, day 3.
Blue is
somebody's moving. Somebody's moving at north here. Can we see? Tamika. Here, purple. So purple is north of us, apparently.
Okay.
All right. Quick check, though. See what we've got. Because sometimes somebody's got a ballista that makes the hero free.
If it was Solomir the Wizard, you would say, I'm buying him right now.
Gotta have the chain lightning.
Sure.
Gotta have the chain lightning.
He might even be your main hero at that point from there on.
It's happened by accident more than once. Although, my favorite, and I'm mispronouncing his name, but I prefer to do it this way, Kyrie. From the Rampart world is logistics with a secondary of logistics. 2 scoops of logistics.
Yeah.
And if I can get logistics, I'll take them.
Yeah.
If I can get 350 gold a day, I'll go out of my faction to get them. I one time played this in one. I had 5 of the plus 350 dudes in the middle of my chain army, just giving me cash every single day. Okay, so back to Caitlin. Caitlin's headed around the perimeter again still. We've got pikemen coming to show up for us, so we take them. Again, they don't help us for speed, but they're here, they're free. And I never pass up a dwelling if I can. I will in the middle game of any scenario or campaign buy an extra hero just to do the running around to pick up the dudes out of the dwelling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think more so in Heroes 3 than even Heroes 2. I think that having that gopher hero, that's their whole job, is just to do the adventure map logistics, pick up windmills, pick up water wheels. That is so important. I think that because there's more adventure map objects that replenish on a week-to-week basis.
That's right.
So yeah, an investment of 2,500 gold, that increased flexibility. You're saying
pick them up every week.
Yeah.
Do not lose the advantage that they are.
Definitely.
Okay, from Caitlin to Cuthbert. And now we're headed, remember, to the Learning Stone. Pick up the points, 1,000 points. Resistance I like. Advanced Wisdom, early and often. Go for the heavy-duty spells.
Okay.
Let's go see what's here. More knowledge is good. More gold is good. And we got a little something coming up here to the north. We'll have to see what it is. It's sparkly.
Sparkly is good.
Sparkly is good.
And nice to see the +1 to the knowledge on Orin. Whenever you have the might-based heroes picking up spell power or knowledge, it feels like a huge effect size. Bigger effect size than even a magic-based hero picking up +1 attack or +1 defense.
Yes, yes. And I wish it was spell power, because the difference between 1 spell power and 2 spell power is key. Because with 2 spell power, you don't have to worry about your timing when you cast the spell. Because I have cast a spell with 1 spell power, and it wore off before I ever got a chance to use the guy I put it on.
Yep.
Because I wasn't thinking clearly and all. It's complicated for me to deal with just one spell.
Sure.